Okay, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. All right, so today's video, as I was hoping to get to promise last week, we have a new release from Memorybox in the house. So, I'm going to get logged in over here, and then while you guys click in, get your notifications, and click in to join me, I'm going to get set up. I think that was the notification that I went live. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna get going. I see that a few people are here, so hello everyone. And I'm really excited. This was a fun release to get because my other half is the one who put the order in. I didn't even do much more than glance at it. So it was kind of a surprise for me as well when it all came. So we're going to look at some of the samples, and he's gotten everything checked in. We've already gone through quite a bit of product today at the store. But we're going to put in a reorder again this evening. So if there is anything that you want, definitely let me know sooner rather than later so that we can get it ordered for you. Okay. And we'll kind of take a look back at these samples here in a minute. Now, the name of this release is, I feel like I want to say Fabulous Fuchsias or something. Oh, could you bring me that hummingbird one? The hummingbird die that's in Bev's pile? Is there a price on it? Okay, I'm gonna need a price on it though. Oh, you don't want it. Oh, are you coming back with it? Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I've got all the... Okay, so let's start with the florals. Hi, Diane. How are you? All right. So for this release has some really good stuff. We've got some great butterflies, some bees, some bugs, these gorgeous flowers, which when you see them on the samples are stunning, and some really nice words as well. Okay, so hi Trey. I'm going to show you guys this one too. This is a previous die. Trey, I have this one on hold for you. This is a previous die that came out, but it goes so well with the fuchsias because I think that is their main food source. So this one is, if you have this already, great. If you don't have it yet, then we'll talk about that and we'll get some more ordered. Okay, so are these in any numerical order? I feel like they kind of are. Okay, I'm gonna do these in number order so that it's easier for you guys and it's easier for me. So one of the nice things about the Memorybox packaging is that everything on the packaging is true to size. So this one is called Hardy Fuchsia Buds, and it's number 94783. Now last week, I think, last Saturday maybe, I sent out in the newsletter, I sent out the idea book for Memorybox. for this release, and a number of you guys sent me over your lists, so we have things pulled for people. So if you saw the idea book and then wanted to see what the dies looked like kind of in person, we have them now. So Hardy Fuchsia Buds, and I'm just looking at some of my samples to see what I have samples of to show you guys. And I think I don't actually have a sample of this one, but this one right here is $17.99. This one's going to be kind of that early stage of the flowers. And then the Delicate Fuchsia Trio, 94784. I know on the orders people put through, this one was one that we saw a lot of. And that is this one right here. So it's watercolor paper that he's got with a little bit of splattering on the back side. Nothing, you know, crazy out of the ordinary. And then just this one stem, it looks like, of the flowers, and you're good to go. So right here, when you look at this, I'm guessing, yeah, okay. I love it when they are creative like this. So the dark color stem on this one is one piece, and you can see that right here. And it does not include this leaf, this middle one right here. And then these lighter green pieces, those all are pieces that it gives you, see them right here, so that you can actually make your designs go however you want to. Hi, Fonda, on the design. So that's why when we look at this little guy here, okay, you can see these guys are just hanging off of the end of, oops, you can see it if I lower it just a little, there we go. Hanging off the end of the branch, where here we have one hanging off and then the other one's tucked behind that leaf. So by doing that, I think it's really clever when he does that. By doing it that way, you can arrange these in a pattern or a swag that will fit your card really, really well. So that's the Delicate Fuchsia Trio. And I know this is one we need to reorder already. So 94784, and that one's $21.99. And then Lavish Fuchsia Stem. This one looks like we've got, oh wow, gosh, these are beautiful. So this one has your little bud right here, and then this is your big floral. I don't know that we have a sample of this one, but both of those are from this set. So Lavish Fuchsia Stem, 94785, and that one is $19.99. And if you guys have been kind of following the floral releases that Memory Box has been putting out, then you know that like this one is also designed to work with this one, designed to work with that one, you know, so you can kind of mix and match however to make your floral clusters. So, well, hi Susan, hi Elizabeth, thanks guys for joining us. And then we have Fuchsia Bud Duo, 94786, $13.99 on this one. And so this one is going to have, this one is a little bit more of a simplistic one from the Lavish Fuchsia Stem. So this is the Fuchsia Bud Duo. And so just so you guys can kind of compare and contrast a little bit, there are two different ones that you get in this set, although they look very similar, but they are different in just a little bit of shapes of the flowers. You can see it here and here, okay? This one does not come with the stem leaf stuff like the others. So this one really is kind of an add-on, because you wouldn't necessarily have a branch to put it on, but you might have a branch already. But that's part of the, I'm guessing that's probably part of the price difference, is that you get more die space in here because of leaves and such. And then in this one, you also get, see how it cuts that detail into the flower. So when you ink it and stuff, that stuff shows up a little bit. And actually, it gives you a really good example right here. Oh yeah, and it's showing up really well on the video. So where when you have those cut details in the paper and you go to ink it, then you have a little bit more what am I trying to say? There's been so much going on today. You have a little bit more of that detail showing up when you add the ink, because it will stay lighter because it doesn't take the ink the same way that like inking a flat piece of paper does. Okay. So that's the Fuchsia Bud Duo 94786, and that one's $13.99. And then we have the Dainty Fuchsia Stem, and I kind of think I don't have a sample of this one. However, it is similar to these guys, but does have the stem. So that one is also $13.99. So it kind of depends. You've got a little bud, and then you've got the little floral right there. So Dainty Fuchsia Stem, and then the last one is the Little Fuchsia Flower Trio and Branch. So you've got all three of the little flowers, and they're going to be smaller, like size-wise, than the other flowers. I don't have any of these on a sample either, but you get this really nice long stem, and that branch is actually 2.6 by 4 inches. So it is going to be a really nice size branch to kind of build either this cluster or, you know, clusters with other things, put birds on, that kind of thing. So those are the fuchsias, but there's more. This has so much cool stuff. So let's start with these little bees. These little bees are freaking adorable. And at only $8.50, you get 7 different bees. How many dies come in here? Oh, okay. So it's 1 die. Yeah, I can feel that. So everything's attached, so you aren't going to lose the little pieces. But what you're going to get is, how does it have these cutting? Okay, so I'm not sure if you actually get that many different bees, or hang on just a moment. Let me pull this one open and see. Because the front shows 7 different bees, but I actually think these guys might be the same bee but flipped, and those ones might be, and then you get those guys. So the way that we're going to tell is by looking. It cuts out the bodies, and then you build the designs on the bodies, as far as I can tell, okay? Nope. You got, oh, okay. So you got these 2 guys right here, and that is them going in both directions, so that's going to be this guy. So you do get those, and then you get the same in the little ones. That's the bees in their pollinating direction. And then actually, so you do get a lot in here. Look at that. You get this body and this body and that body. And these ones are meant to add the wings. You'll see them right there. And then these guys are the bodies with the wings attached. And then you put a body over the top for the layered effect. This one you layer on the wings. This one you layer on the body. So yeah, we do get 7. So that's pretty awesome. I don't know that you would know necessarily from this one until you look at it, but yeah, that's a lot of bees options for the value, which is only $8.50. And then we have, let's see, okay, so this series has some really, really great butterflies and bugs. So this set is called Brilliant Beetles. And Brilliant Beetles, it's funny because Paper Rose just came out with those beetles on their rainbow collection in the embossed die cuts. And I think maybe it wasn't with it was with the dragonflies. And they put in the beetles, and people were just like, oh, I don't know. But now that there's a die cut for the beetles, it actually pulls everything to, hi, Stephanie. Pulls everything together. Now, this guy, though, this little bug, look at how so sweet that ladybug is. And those legs, oh my goodness, right? They're just fantastically detailed. And actually all of the bugs. So oh God, it's so cool. So this one here is done with, this is a foil cardstock, And it looks as though he did a gold splatter on there. Are you guys seeing this? Yeah. On his legs. And the legs are cut out with glossy black. This is going to be a great use of that glossy black paper. And this is probably an alcohol inked background with some metallics. So, you know, the bugs and the butterflies and stuff, they're going to be great for using up some of those little samples of, you know, backgrounds that you've made. Okay, so those 3 are from the Brilliant Beetles, and this guy is $11.50. Wait, don't take this one. Well, I need the butterfly ones. Just give me a couple minutes. Yeah, or she could just come right here. Okay, so I've got those guys. Now let's talk butterflies. Ba-da-da. Stephanie wants the butterflies. Okay, there's 4 butterflies in here. Now, let's kind of see what I have sample-wise to take a look at. I have 3 cards with butterflies, and I don't actually know if they all have the same butterflies or different butterflies. So we're going to figure it out. Okay, so this one right here see how it has those little loopies on but with that gold splatter? Man, I love that. That is so fantastic. That is going to be the Silver Moon butterflies. Oh, look at this. Whoever made this left me a cheat set of notes, which is fabulous. Thank you, thank you. And so the Silver Moon butterflies, that one is $11.50, and it also has a little one, but the one that's actually on this card here with the straight details, that one I believe is the Canyon butterflies. Yes. So that's going to be the littler of the Canyon butterflies, and that one's only $11.99. But you guys, look at how cool this is, right? And he didn't necessarily, the little one doesn't have the detail. I think for the samples, he probably didn't do this, but the big one, you guys, look at that. You get extra detail for the edge of the wings. So $11.99 on the Canyon butterflies. And then the Blue River butterfly, do I have this one? I thought I did, but no, I don't have a sample made up of this one. But this one, you guys, is going to be, you've got all of the elements here. It's $13.50. This one is a bigger butterfly, 3 by 2.4 inches. So this one is really going to be a beautiful statement piece. That's the Blue River butterfly. And then the Prairie butterflies is $12.99. And let me see, I think that's this one right here. Okay, look at how gorgeous that is. And so easy because you just get a couple of layers, you die cut the body, you throw a little ink on, and I love that splatter. That just takes these butterflies up a notch. So those are the 4 butterflies, okay? Now, we also have the Azure Dragonfly. If you needed to look at all these, now you can. The Azure Dragonfly. Now, we didn't get a sample of this one, but at $9.50, so what's going to be stunning about this guy is, you know, I don't know what color dragonfly bodies typically are. Maybe, well, this one looks like blue and, oh my gosh. This is really detailed, you guys. So when you look at the body of the dragonfly, then you see there's a little bit of a body here. So the way this is designed, and I honestly have not seen any dragonflies with this many parts, and it's only $9.50. So you get the wings, okay, and the wings are cut separately, but you cut those out of vellum or something cool like that. And then you have the body, which the wings glue onto. That's the long body. And then you have the top part of the body. And that's this part up here. So you really get a whole lot more dimension than we've had before with dragonflies. So this one is going to be really, really cool. We have some new sentiments. Okay. We have a thank you, which is not this one. We have a hello And then we have a happy birthday. So happy birthday, Breezy. Thank you, Breezy. And hello, Breezy. So this is kind of the new font. This is what the hello looks like. No, don't take any of these.
This one here.
Oh, is Bev here?
No, I need this one. This dot here. I need this one.
Oh, well, I did it for the recap.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the Hello Breezy here. And what I love about this one is it actually has a really nice thin script. You can use that on its own, okay, to make just beautiful, quick, easy things. But I love that it comes with that background too, because that really can make it pop like this one does. And then this is not new from this release, but it is a previous one, and we probably have it in. But just kind of to give you an idea, there's a number of different fonts in this collection. And so different ones have different thicknesses and widths and lengths and stuff, so they'll fit differently in the spaces on your cards. But the hello is $9.50. So for the die and the shadow. The thank you, which I don't seem to have a sample of at the moment, is $14.99. This one is going to be a little bit bigger. This one is going to be 3.7 inches is the length of the shadow. So that is going to be a good sized statement sentiment. And then we also have happy birthday. And this one does not seem to have a shadow, so it's only $11.50. But some really, really nice sentiments and kind of different than what a lot of them have looked like in the past. Okay, now in the idea book, there was the hummingbird. And so when we put this through, there was a few in the cart previously because Colleen had used it in her card class. So the hummingbirds we got in are all spoken for, but we will get some more ordered. And if you, let me go see if I can find that sample. Hold on one second. My brain's so tired. Okay, so this was the card that Colleen did in class, and these class kits are sold out now. So this one is like $8 for the die, and you can see that you could cut out all these layers, and she did it in pattern paper, which is really fun because it gives that pop of color. But you could do inked backgrounds and, you know, cut them all out of white or however you want to do it. But the hummingbird is the bird that goes with the fuchsias. That's the one that they really like to eat or drink. Or do hummingbirds eat or drink? Not 100% sure. Okay, and then we have new paper. Okay, you guys, so already in store, these new paper pads have been really popular because they are gorgeous, and whenever he puts out a new paper pad, so part of it too is that when he usually does a new paper pad, I usually order a little bit more, but because oh, they drink. Okay, yeah, that makes better sense. Because they always are so popular. So we do have to get some more of these ordered. But these are the Brilliant Fuchsias and the Fuchsia Plaid. So these are $8.50, 24 sheets in here, and one side of each of these sheets comes with foil on it, okay? And one side doesn't have foil. So you have so many options when you go to use these for your backgrounds. But you guys, I mean, whether you are doing fuchsias or not, the colors, I mean, purples, greens, gorgeous, right? So we have two samples here that have the foiled plaids on them, and they're elegant, they're stunning, they're just gorgeous. And then this one is the Brilliant Fuchsia. This one has I mean, look at that. Now, this one is white with gold. So my guess is you can ink that any color you want, which would be fantastic. And based on the cover, we might have another one of those kind of things in here too. So the B sides are beautiful. The A sides are beautiful. Yep, this one. So you could ink this like in a light purple if you wanted to, or whatever color to match your project, because it looks, or you could leave it white. I mean, that's going to be pretty too, right? So look at that. Oh, gosh. These just arrived this morning. So, and we were trying to get everything out really quick. A couple people were here waiting for the box. And so I hadn't looked through them yet. So I'm kind of like, I'm trying to keep going, you guys. I promise. I just am getting a little distracted because they're so pretty. Oh. Okay. So that is the Brilliant Fuchsia. So those are the 2 paper packs. Now that, oh, wait. There's one more thing. All right. In this release, I seem to recall there's an embossing folder, but I'm not sure if it just didn't come in yet or what, because it wasn't in our box. So I'm thinking it's coming at some point. I don't know. I'll have to get information on that. However, we did get the rub-on transfers, and I cannot remember if these go with that or not, but they do work on their own. And that is what you see on this beautiful card. So these ones, you get 2 sheets. Are they the same or different? 2 sheets are the same, which actually is kind of nice, because then you don't have to worry about using up something. And I don't think he sent us a sample of the rub-ons before, but I'm really glad that he did, because what you notice is that these rub-ons are on yellow paper. However, they don't lose their color. So see where it's white? It's still white. It's not like an off yellow or something. These are a really nice, opaque, bold colored rub-on. And when you need to just fill a little bit of space, that one is going to be fabulous for it. Oh, I'm so glad he sent that. That's really nice. Silver Moon Butterflies, Cottage Meadow Rub-On, Brilliant Beetles, and Thank You script. Okay, so there's that. Now, I do want to show you guys one more thing. So this weekend, I was in the virtual trade show. I think it was Monday. I ended up sleeping all day yesterday, like till 4:30, and so I didn't get anything done. So if you were waiting to hear from me yesterday, that would be why. But so I have the catalog here at the store if you want to go through it. Now, one of the things that we use a ton of when we were making these samples, I didn't get any samples finished yet, so I will get them finished and you will see them. But this one I wanted to show you because I think this is going to be an incredibly popular set. And for Ginny and Joan that were here this morning, when we couldn't find it, I did locate it. It was actually on the very first page of the Christmas section, so it's right here in front. All right, so this, my friends, is the Emerald Cut Labels tag. Now, it's not here yet. It is, the one I have is a prototype, but I want to show you because I want to make sure that we order enough. So this, it was cut out of like the dark blue indigo. It's going to go on a white card, but this is the new foliage. This is called the Poinsettia Spray right here. Okay, I mean, look at how just stunning. And then, you know what I did? Can you guys see, do you guys see any sparkle on the poinsettias? Just a little bit. Okay, so we cut all the poinsettias out of a red. Then what I did is I took my Delicata in red and just went over the top of these. So they have a really pretty shimmer, plus it deepened the red just a little bit. I am loving the way that this turned out. And what's fabulous about this design is it's designed to fit this perfectly. So it could go that way, maybe, or that way. I don't remember. Either way would work. But the whole background, it's this one right here. The whole background is one piece. And then you have all of these florals to cut, and you can do with it as you please. So it's $21.99. This is really, really easy to put together. So a lot of times the Spellbinders, you know, they have so many little parts that you have to assemble. But I'm going to tell you, this one was really quite easy because of the way that it's all laid out. Now, if you don't want that giant sprig, then that's where you just cut it apart and then you have more options. So I love that we have it as one piece, right? For when you only want one piece and it's all stuck together, it's already arranged for you. You don't have to come up with your own clusters. But if you want little parts and pieces to create your own cluster, you just cut off the little, the little stems wherever works for you, and then you have more pieces that you can do as a cluster. So that one is the poinsettia spray. That one's $21.99. But this right here is called the Emerald Cut Labels and Tags. And so you've got this really unique nested shape with this gorgeous design etched right in there. And what it is that this big die here, okay, this is a perfect A2 card size. Now this one isn't finished. It's going to get some flowers on the edges and stuff, but it's a perfect A2 card size. So it is really, really easy to make a stunning shaped card out of this one with a gorgeous edge around it. And so you get actually, you do get a couple tags down here too, but you get 3 main of these stitched pieces. And then you also get a couple of the, solid cut ones so that you can create some matting. And actually the outside of this blue one is the same as the inside of the white one. See that? So there's, so many options. And this one was designed, this floral sprig was designed so that it could fit right on here if you wanted it to. Okay, so the Emerald Cut Labels and Tags, that's the one I really wanted to point out because it's $26.99 for this nesting set. And you're gonna see this in a lot of samples. So if you want it, please let me know so that I can get enough while it's available, because it's going to be a good one. And then there's a bunch of other stuff in here too that we'll kind of go through on another day. But I did want to show you that for those of you guys that are kind of thinking about your holiday cards, I know it's like, what? But again, this could be a card for anything, right? But there are some stunning new press plates out. Now these are called copper plates. So there was a big discussion during the trade show that these are called copper plates, and it is throwing people off because they don't know what they are. The copper plates are better press plates. You can also glimmer with them, as far as I know, because you can glimmer with your better press plates. The copper plate is the name of the font, this hand scripted font, and these are all designed by Paul Antonio, who was the scribe to the Queen. So that's why they're, very, very elegant. And I'll tell you, we got Happy Holidays in our kit. That is, that press plate is stunning, right? Absolutely stunning. So if you need to make a lot, this is going to be your very best friend. And so we've got Joy to the World for $10.99, Warm Wishes for $10.99. We have Merry Christmas for $10.99, Happy Holidays, that's the one that I have, $10.99, and Believe is only $6.99. And then we have this gift tag, which I think is fabulous because we really do need some more of these gift tag type things. So that guy is $14.99 because you have the 3 press plates, but then you also have the 2 dies. And if you can't decide which ones you want and you want all of them, then anytime there's this little teal thing down there, it's the bundle, it's going to include all the stuff at a savings. So getting that bundle is usually a really, really good way to go if you've got, a good number of choices on the page. So the catalog's at the store. You can swing by and take a look if you would like to. And obviously you could just write your name right in the catalog, and we'll have more clean catalogs coming, but this helps me because I can figure out what we've ordered and stuff. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys the Spellbinders stuff just because that was this weekend, and I do think that some of it's going to sell out really quick. But there was a lot of stuff that wasn't holiday too, so I have more stuff to show you. Okay, so I'm going to go through these really quick as a recap, and then we will go from there. Okay, so bye, Stephanie. Talk to you soon. Okay, Little Fuchsia Flower Trio and Branch. That one is $947.88. and $19.99. The Hardy Fuchsia Buds 94783 for $17.99. The Delicate Fuchsia Trio 94784 for $21.99. 94785, the Lavish Fuchsia Stem, $19.99. Fuchsia Bud Duo 94786. Oh, I didn't even give you the price. Sorry, $13.99. I just got distracted again. Dainty Fuchsia Stem 94787 for $13.99. And then we have these Buzzing Bumblebees, which are freaking adorable, at $8.50. And the Brilliant Beetles at $11.50. Then we also have the Hello Breezy script at $9.50. The Thank You Breezy script at $14.99. And the Happy Birthday Breezy script at $11.50. We have the Azure Dragonflies, $9.50. The Prairie Butterflies at $12.99. And if you were late to the video, go back and rewatch, because I did kind of show these with the samples so you could kind of see what they look like, you know, finished. We didn't have a finished sample of this one though. The Blue River Butterfly, $13.50. This one is going to be a nice bigger size. You can kind of see there. We have the Canyon Butterflies at $11.99 and the Silver Moon Butterflies at $11.50. And then we have these really pretty rub-ons at $7.50. You get 2 sheets in there, and they go really well, very opaque over the cardstock. And then we have the 2 new paper pads, Brilliant Fuchsia and Fuchsia Plaid. Both are $8.50. Both have those gorgeous foiled elements. Now, I did also want to just say, this embossing folder here, we've had this one before. I don't think I have any in stock, but this card has been one that has really struck the fancy of a lot of people. So if you didn't get this one previously, it's an embossing folder and a die from Memory Box. And so the die cuts out this frame on the top, and the embossing folder makes this really beautiful paneled, wood paneled background. Okay, so for bugs or, you know, various other types of things, having that framed design can really, really be fun. And then I did just want to remind you, if you want these, to let me know. These are the Emerald Cut nesting dies. They're the new ones, and you're going to see these on a lot of samples. So those are $26.99, and then this was the Poinsettia spray. I think $21.99 on those. Those are pre-order. Those aren't here yet. And we most likely will have to reorder a good number of the memory boxes, because some of those things went pretty fast. So that's what I have to show you guys for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a great afternoon. Bye.